with the difference of how has the dealing with the difference in culture been like?
I would say.
Well, you're Puerto Rican, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So
I
that
would
works.
say I tolerate a lot less because of the things that I did tolerate on the other side. But it's better for me to tolerate less because I already, like, I'm a single mom. I do everything for myself by myself. So for me to even think that I need to tolerate someone else, like their inconsistencies, no, I'm quick to cut it off. So
That's fair.
For context, do you mind sharing what your nationality is?
I am half white, half Puerto Rican. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate you.
He gave you the adobo.
He gave me the adobo.
Yeah, there we go. So then, but aside from that, has there been any differences, like interactions, maybe a disagreement?
A lot of, well, I haven't had that many arguments, but the one argument I did have with a potential significant other, he got really loud with me, and I was like, whew.
You weren't used to that.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
chill out. And then I was like, I promise you,
We're all adults here.
you don't want this. You don't want the sass.
What level
Wait,
of competitives
what?
did you get?
The sass.
The sass.
Oh, the sass.
That's not what it sounded like the first time.
Freak ass boy.
I just say it came out weird. You
And
don't
then-
want this ass. That's what it sounds like. She said. I'm just like, whoa.
It did.
Holy shit.
This sass.
What the fuck's he supposed to say?
I heard it.
You don't want
You
this
heard it, right?
attitude,
There
as
you
we
go.
should clarify.
There you go. Because he's gonna be like, huh? A little.
Culture as it relates to sense of humor.
Yeah, I'm glad I made a change.
It's a huge difference, right?
A huge difference.
right?
Culture as it relates to music.
A huge change for the positive.
And culture as it relates to dancing.
Racist. There's some white boys that got rhythm.
But let's see Ash's experience.
I feel like I've had more intimate dances with the change.
Oh. Wait.
Well, you know how Latinos.
Intimate as in what?
Like,
Body to body.
yeah.
You know how
Like the
Latinos
dry
do.
humping.
Hey,
No, we don't do-
reggaeton.
no,
Even
like-
bachata. Even bachata.
Dancehall.
Dancehall.
Oh, intimate. Like,
Yeah.
oh, bachata.
Yeah, it's like bachata.
Well, you began that on bachata.
Shh. I have a lot of talents, yeah. All right.
Hey, look, don't make me put on the song real quick.
I'm about to test you. About to put you up there.
Absolutely not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I will take a walk.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, I'm about to take my walk. All right.
Don't do it.
So you were talking about the emotional aspect of relationships. So anybody, either one of you, so you don't share, James, you don't share with your partner your issues or your personal
I
life.
do. But I know, I do it with the thought process of that there's going to be a chance that this is going to fuck it up. Mm-hmm. There's a hope in my mind that, when I share that there's going to be a level of understanding, but there's never, what I've experienced so far is that with my past relationship is that anytime you share what you're actually really thinking, it's never a good thing. Mm-hmm. It always affects the other person in a negative way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? No matter what, So why do it?
Is it affects them negatively because they want to like fix it, or
It could be that, or it could be that they just feel like you think of them differently, even when you express it in a way where it's not like, it's like more like, oh, I'm feeling this, but it's not you, but it's just, I'm letting you know. But some of them take it personal, man. It's not the first time. Like my past relationship, that's how it slowly that's why I take partly accountability for why it went bad. You know what I mean? I didn't take the time I needed to heal the way I was supposed to heal. So my mindset was in a different place. So it then eventually even though I wasn't excessively verbal or like angry or even like argumentative about it, just the fact that I shared those thoughts that crossed my mind about how they were acting was enough to make them feel offended to where they decided to pull away.
I'll bleep that out.
So you feel like
It's true.
you have
We'll
to
have to
be.
have a talk off of camera.
You feel like you have to be
Take the time
Heal-
to heal the world.
healed to.
What's the Michael Jackson song? Heal the world and make a better place for the human race.
Beautiful singing. So you feel like you have to be healed to a certain extent before you can, like, start another relationship.
It's partly that, but it's not even like, I feel that there's just things that you shouldn't share. You know, I mean, even if you're working on it on yourself in your mind, there's just things that shouldn't be said, because once you say them, they can't. One of my main rules is words have power. Whether you mean them or not, they have fucking power, and they'll change somebody in an instant. How they treat you, how they act with you, how they are with you, how they think of you, their whole view of you will change like this by the things you say, or you know what I mean?
Has that happened to you before?
It has.
like,
How drastic was the change? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no, that's what
It
I
was
gonna
enough
say.
that it affected the relationship
Instantly.
gradually, but fast.
So you could see that change, like, on her.
Yeah. You know, so that's why I have a tendency to pause sometimes when I'm talking, because I really want to think about the next thing I'm going to say, because I know once you say it, you'll never get it back. One of the things one of my conclusions, and I could be wrong, I don't fucking know. I live my life as my experience. But what I find is that fairy tale shit of when you do the right thing after you fuck up, it'll fix it, is bullshit. What I notice about when you're dealing with women, once you fucking taint it, there is no coming back from it. That shit is tainted. That will be there. Yes, you will.
Why y'all do that?
You will carry it. You carry it continuously.
Why y'all do that?
And a man will never have that same relationship that you initially offered. It will be different. So you have to start a new relationship after that.
I feel like
you got to wipe the board and start new. It's something different.
It's to an extent. I mean, it really depends on the circumstances of what is that one thing that, like, makes the girl, like, not trust you anymore, not look at you the same way. Like,
let's swipe cheating off the table.
Okay, cheating's off the table.
No cheating, right?
Yep, no cheating.
Let's just say the person has issues with the relationship. Like, let's say trust issues. And he thinks that you're doing something when you're not doing something. If he expressed that to you in a way and he told you exactly what he thought you were doing, your mind's going to be like, I don't believe that you would even think I would do that. How can you even question me? I'm so fucking loyal to you. What the fuck? And then that'll carry on, and that'll stay in the back of your mind. You see what I'm saying? So, and then that'll change the way things go. But it's only if it will only happen once, it's okay. Okay, you can bounce back from that.
Yeah.
But if it's a thing that he's struggling with and it continues, then it will wear you down. And after a while, you'll start pulling away from him for your own benefit, because you don't want to feel bad, right? Because he's making you feel bad. And then eventually, what happens? You close down, you separate. Now he notices, and then it just starts a fucked up situation.
I feel like with the trust issues,
it could go the other way around too.
Yeah, I was gonna
from
say
the woman
that
to the female, from the female to the man.
remember we were talking about projection.
Yeah,
I feel like with the trust issues, depending on the circumstances, for this, you talked about, like, them not trusting you because of, like, whatever the certain situation is. That could be projection. I don't trust you because this.
Because they're doing it.
Yeah, because they're feeling.
Not always. Not always.
I'm not saying always, but
not
that.
Always. What if it's not?
In my experience, it has been.
I'm not going to discount that. But what I'm saying, but what if it's not? What if it's just the person's been through shit and they're just carrying this shit with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say don't share your shit. Like, it's not because I don't want it. Like, I'm going to share shit with my person about our situation now. But don't share shit from other places. You know what I mean? Because then it makes them feel like they're paying for the fuck ups of other people.
So bringing up things from the past relationship, huge no.
Right. But not specifically. Like, just I just feel this way, that way. I'm dealing with this. I'm struggling with this. And that's enough to, I think, muddy the water. to where the relationship isn't the way it was initially. It just starts to change eventually.
Okay.
That's what happened to my last relationship. I didn't take the time I needed, and then it went into other things, and then certain behaviors that she presented started causing it. And then, I mean, at the end of it all, I kind of found out a few things that made me not wrong, but nonetheless, I started chipping away at it.
Yeah, you started jumping the gun, and then
Right.
the reality of the situation kind of just.
It's almost like I manifested it to be. You know what I mean?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I have no thoughts.
There's nothing here.
Because I don't mind sharing. I don't mind communicating. Because I do truly believe this. If I'm with a girl, I like to believe she's my best friend, and I like to confide in my best friend. Luckily, except for one person, I've been able to confide in my girlfriends with them not using the shit that I guess was vulnerable about to them. So that might be why I have the outlook that I have. But even that one person that did kind of use that shit against me, it didn't really stop me. Communication for me is key in a relationship. So
it's different. Like when I come to you, I can come to you and sit down and talk about an issue I have.
Right.
And I know I can say whatever the fuck I want to say because you have nothing vested in it. So there's no initial kickback. There's no argument.
But there's a bias there though.
You have no bias. You have no skin in the game. You're just listening.
But there is a bias.
I mean, you want the best for your friend.
That's exactly
right. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I'm just explaining something to try to bounce an idea off of you to say like, listen, is it me or does it seem to be the way that it seems? Right.
But there's a bias there.
There isn't though. Why would you lie to me? I don't lie to my friends. If my friends came to bounce off of me,
I think my girl cheating on me. My bad, bro. I think my girl's cheating on me. What are you gonna tell me? Yo, leave her.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I would never tell nobody to leave somebody because what are you gonna do? Like that's not my call. That's on you. That's your call. I'm in no position to tell you that. But what I'll say is do the best thing you think is good for you. I'll ask you, do you know for sure? No, I don't really know. I'm thinking it just seems funny. Okay, so you're not really sure. So what do you think you want to do? Where are you at? Do you feel like you have the energy to work it, to see if maybe it is the case or isn't the case? If not, if you don't have the energy, then do what you got to do. Like if that's not for you and you feel like you're not going to put it in for it and you don't think it's worth it, then you do what's best for you.
Here's an example.
But I would never tell you to leave your person.
Here's an example. My girl went on it was a work dinner where, a bunch of coworkers. I just so happened to peek out the window and then I saw her getting dropped off by one of her male coworkers. I think she's cheating on me.
No, I wouldn't say she's cheating. I wouldn't let you jump to that conclusion, but it is disrespectful as fuck. That shouldn't be happening. You're going to have a conversation with her and find out.
All right, salute. How about you, Ash? Whenever your girls be like, yo, I think he's... Come on.
Like I said, like I'm not going to be like, leave him. I want to know why. Like, what is giving you these signs that you think that he's cheating on you? Like, did he, text like this? Like, oh, let me just text this person back and then go back to this. I mean, that's different. Like, obviously they're hiding. Like, there are signs where it's like, okay, like, just keep everything in mind. But I'm never going to be like, oh, leave him.
But the subtleties is it's more so like, yo, the things that you said and what you just said could also be reinforcing my beliefs too. Like, yo, oh yeah, he was texting like this, or like, yo, I don't know, man, you might want to do some digging into that. It might just be reinforcing because you don't have to tell me to do that. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Oh, you're talking about the bias part.
Right.
Okay.
I just like have a talk with her. That's it. Find out what's up. Like why would she get a ride with another man without talking to you about it? That's the problem. And even if she's not cheating, that's still a problem. That's still a problem, man. Bias or no bias, but from a man's point of view, that's still a fucking issue. You didn't tell me you were getting. I don't know this dude. Why are you getting a ride from this dude? Doesn't mean you're doing anything with the man, but still, why are you doing this? You didn't call me to tell me, hey, I need a ride. I drop what I'm doing to come get you. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother side of it. That's not saying that she's untrustworthy. That's just saying, the fuck you doing?
Yeah, man.
You out your fucking mind.
I do believe there's bias, and
I mean, I want the best for you, brother, but I'm not going to sit here and make decisions for you. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
And you play devil's advocate with me all the fucking time.
Yeah.
that's why
All
I
the
do
time.
it.
Yeah, right. So
you could say that I don't have a bias.
I'm just saying. So that's what I
I
mean.
be shitting on him on now
all the time. No, you do. But it's all good.
I do play devil's advocate
Sometimes
a lot
I need
with
that. Sometimes I need that to get me to think differently. And I understand it. That's why I don't get mad about it. You're not the only one. I got another boy of mine that does the same shit. He plays devil advocate all the time. Well, what if it isn't? What if it's this? What if it's... And you know, fuck. Thank you. Maybe it is.
For the
Maybe
rest
it
of the
is.
year, I'm gonna stop doing that
Oh, come on.
because oh nope, off mic. Go ahead.
I've got nothing for that.
You got nothing for that?
I've got nothing.
Right.
So you guys brought up past relationships. Well, James mostly, but do you think that even yourself, when you get into a new relationship, do you bring up past experiences?
Yes. And it's something I'm working on.
Okay.
Hard. I'm definitely working on it. I'm focused on it. Actually.
In terms of like the negative things that happen?
Yep.
So do you always just like jump the gun or?
Not, I used to, but not always. Now it's more of I see where I'm going and I try to dissect it.
It's like your own like inner spiral.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. And it's hard not to, man. You know, even a dog that gets hit fucking twice a day flinches. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he's not getting hit no more, he still flinches. It's shit you got to shake off. It's things you got to unlearn. You know, it is what it is. It depends, and it depends on how deep of an impact it was.
Wait, something that you should like evaluate internally or something like
Yeah, I go-
a past relationship with your partner.
Like
Internal-
you go in, I'm entering a new relationship, but I had like a horrible last relationship. Is that something that you're bringing from your last relationship to your present relationship?
No, I don't do that. I'm dead serious. I don't do that.
And good for you.
Just like I mentioned in the previous episode, you know, about the advice I tell my homegirls is whenever your previous relationship ends and a new one begins, well, I don't really bring, like, I would say the saltiness or the bitterness into this new relationship, or like, I don't watch patterns either because there's a new person. I've never been that way. I literally went from one relationship to the next in a matter of a month. And that relationship lasted a long time. And that's part of it. Because even if I did see like little similarities, I didn't hold it against the girl. All I did was communicate with her. I mean, you know, it helped that she was who she was and how she was, which made things a little easier for me. So I think I got lucky, but I've never been like that. It's a new person. They got a clean slate. I got to give them at least that bit of grace.
I definitely, like I told you guys, I'm an overthinker, and the new person I'm trying to, I really would bring up like just things that made me feel the way I felt like in my last relationship, just for them to know, rather than being like, oh, like I feel like you're gonna do this to me. It's just like, hey, like this is what happened in the past, so if I react this way, this is why. But I'm not trying to project on you. Like I'm still working on things like that. That's definitely happened to me a few times. You know, finding a potential partner. It's like, oh, we could talk all day, and then the texting the next day is spotty, and I'm like, that's kind of,
Yeah.
it's like, I want to text you again, but I don't want to like bother you. But now I'm like, double text. I don't care.
It's a horrible mindset to have,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
No, it 100% is, because you're, like you said, you got to give this person some grace, even though they might have the patterns like from a previous relationship that wasn't that great. So definitely working on my own things.
Yeah, man. I like it.
We gotta like it. We trying.
Let's get to the freaky stuff.
Oh, go ahead. You want to take over?
We getting too serious here.
Yeah. Let's.
Smile, man.
Huh?
Smile.
I'm good.
He looks like he needs a hug.
I am good.
Narrative. Carry on.
Knock it off.
Jaybo, what you got?
Jeez.
What you got? You want to get?
I want to read something.
I need another drink.
I want to read something. All right, we'll
you
be
have
right back.
it.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Nope. I got to hold some stuff back.
Well, you know my lovely girlfriends always come through with some questionable content.
The freaky stuff. Oh,
You
salute.
know my girls are always there for it. So
Why don't they bring the asses on here and say it live? What the fuck?
one of my
Y'all
girlfriends.
some punk bitches. I'm gonna
Hey,
say that
hey.
live. Y'all punk. Y'all punks. Bring your ass up here. Y'all want to be sending ideas and don't come show your face.
Straight up. He called them the B.
Call you out.
So they
Hold on,
said,
hold on.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
punk bitches in the most respectful way. In the most respectful.
What was the feedback for booty boarded?
Yeah, we answered her question. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
We got no comment on that thing.
I'm weak. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, why don't you put it on the video?
Oh my God. He said you hit her with one of those lips. Oh, they had me laughing and dying more than we were.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, she was the one who came up with the
Right.
original idea. Oh, Lord. Okay. So one of my girlfriends said, make them read an unhinged scene from a smutty ass book. And you know me, I was like, what are you even talking about?
Some Fabio shit.
They said, one of my friends said, so have you read Mothman Erotica? And I was like, what is going on? So I was like, listen,
Is that a graphic novel?
Godzilla?
I don't even know. But I said, listen, if you want it read by them, you need to send me, because I don't have these kinds of books. I can't just go through and highlight, be like, all right, you need to read this. So I sent the messages to our group chat, and Jaybo gets to be the one to read them and give his honest
so colorful.
reaction.
Before I start, I'm sorry. In 2005, I want to say, I was reading, I forgot the name. I was reading like these novels about the freak ass girl in Atlanta, talking about her having all this type of sex and getting ran through and all that shit. Boy, I could not put that book down. That's probably the last books, like the last time I read books for fun was around that time. Look, reading that book had me bricked up, dripping.
Damn, dude.
Dripping.
Damn, dude, really?
And I was in a
Really?
relationship at that time. Yo, bricked up.
I'm sorry.
Dog, that shit was crazy.
Should have put that shit down.
No, that shit was crazy. I started. All right.
Well, you have a very vivid imagination.
Yo, straight
So I
up.
could only imagine.
Am I reading as a guy or a girl?
You're just reading however you want
Oh,
to read.
no, I got it. Oh, sweet Jesus. The tongue rides are delicious torture. They drag over my sensitive nipples until I'm practically climbing the big eye. I'm panting and feeling my breasts. And over, he nuzzles it with his mouth until I want to scream with need. Nipples, breasts.
AIDS.
Your turn, sir. Good sir.
No, they say you. That had nothing to do
Well,
with
I
me.
read the first
He
excerpt.
was reading them. That's cheating.
I read the
They
first
said
one.
only you. Only you.
You were reading them, so you already had your own honest reaction in your mind.
Next is you.
No, it was you.
This one.
Shit. Do it in my radio voice.
Jesus.
Do it in whatever freaky voice.
Oh God. Then he's licking me with his crazy tongue. And I lost it all. Holy shit. The whole thing just moved. Hold on. Oh God, then he's licking me with his crazy tongue of his, sweeping those ridges over my sensitive flesh and lapping up my juices. I whimper and cling to his horns, spreading my legs wider.
For one,
Holy
his girth is pretty freaking impressive. He's scalding hot to the touch. And in addition to his huge size, he's got that hard knob, like a knuckle-shaped ridge that protrudes over his cock. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to get into this. Hold on. When he's seated entirely, I learned something new. That knob? The bony ridge? I had no idea what it was for. I've still got no freaking clue. But I do notice that as he sinks into me, it pushes through my labia and brushes against my clit.
The licking and nibbling, it's just making me utterly crazy with need. Oh, God, stop, Veto. I want you in me now. Oh.
In response to his tongue thrust into my core.
Deep.
And rubs.
I come apart in the hardest orgasm I've ever had. My legs locking around his face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all women are wild with this shit. Hold on. He thrusts hard and his fingers dig into my hips. As he comes, I feel him coming inside me over and over again. Oh my God, like what the
freak ass girl.
Holy shit.
Girl, you be watching.
Wow.
You the type that watches Ren Fair events on cable.
Wow.
Stop.
If
Medieval.
One of my girlfriends goes to Ren Fair.
If that did it for you, you need to subscribe. You owe us a subscription. I'm just saying. It says Erica. Oh yeah.
His knob.
The deeper.
What the fuck is a knob?
His knob with the lock.
Oh my God.
His knob with like yeah.
I turn the key. I insert my key and turn the lock.
Oh my God, yo.
And release over and over. He's coming. He's arrived.
He came and left.
And he left.
He's gone.
Yo. Wow.
Do you want to freestyle something?
That's not real.
You want to freestyle something?
I mean, I can see, but that's not real.
Let's freestyle something this freak ass girl wrote.
You have an idea.
All right, let's see.
Listen, we're gonna have to start charging your friends.
That almost killed me.
Freestyle. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. When I first laid eyes on his dick print, I just had to grab it. Every time I look at it, it made my pussy clit jump and throb.
Pussy clit.
And yeah. Jump, throb, and Harlem shake.
Harlem shake. Don't bring Diddy into this. This is not good.
Shout out to G Dep.
Yeah.
RIP.
Get that money.
It'd be like one of them things. It be like, no, it made my pussy clear Harlem shake.
Stop, I moaned.
Every time.
I'm so ready to come. I'm aching inside. I want him deep inside me, filling me up.
We freestyling, bro?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
And when he looks at me, when he looks at my pussy, my pubes just fall off. In heat.
And he looks me in the eye and says, "The gift."
And then he sticks his tongue in my pee hole.
Wow. Wait, no. What? That's physically impossible.
He did it anyways. Because he had his tongue slit down the middle.
I could write one of those.
And he was...
I could absolutely write one of those.
I don't know. You gotta have... I don't know.
As I feel his tongue slip between my labia and slides down to my hole, then it slides in deeper and deeper and deeper, and all I could do was close my eyes and feel the ridges. And you see how easy that is?
His cock was so big.
You just have to be super descriptive. Easy there, actually. Easy there.
His cock was so big. I had to put it in the crook of my arm and my elbow and jerk it off like this. I had to headlock his
and then punch him in the balls.
He He's such a freak.
Such a freak boy.
He asked me if I
ass
ever. He asked me if I ever had my calves fucked. I just couldn't resist.
And when he finished, he yelled, "Bazinga!"
He yelled, "Shabuzi,
Shabuzi! Ta-da! All right, that's enough. We're just wasting time.
Look what you got. You had my boys doing. Look.
Shabuzi,
It's Shabuzi. Plow. ShamWow. You're gonna like it. But yeah, it's just a bunch of super descriptive I mean, yeah, man, you just gotta be super descriptive.
freak ass girl. Says you want to put us on the spot.
What you got for me?
I can't because it's HR.
No, do it. Take the hit.
What's your
Take the
favorite porn
suspension.
category?
Oof. That's deep.
Where's HR when you need?
You don't have to answer that.
Culture.
You want to pass?
I'm gonna take that pass on that.
All right.
Y'all don't need to know.
Very good.
What's your Instagram the explore page look like?
Fuck.
Anime. I swear.
You're such a nerd.
Wait, my Instagram Explorer page. Yeah, anime. Let me see.
Full
Shut
of
up.
anime?
Let me see right now. We'll go to it.
Nerds.
Anime, bodybuilding.
Dragon Ball
What
Z
is that?
Ultra, the After Years? Have you seen?
Is that a chipmunk getting cleaned? What? Anime,
Chipmunk.
anime, relationship stuff.
Is that
Have you ever seen Warrior Scroll?
That
Warrior
is-
Scroll 2.
That is Attack on Titan.
Attack
You
on
already know.
Titan.
oh,
My shit's just a bunch of fucking masochist fucking shit. Like not masochist,
misogynist?
misogynist bullshit.
Oh, would you
Can
look
you
at
show
that?
us? I'll tell you. They got weight on them. Just put it that way.
He loves himself. Some
This is just that
big,
clickbait shit.
beautiful
I can't deal with that because you don't even know if they real, man. You have them bitches be on there, they fucking throw shit up. They profit off of making you think you have a chance.
Well, but all right. So BBL aside, all that stuff. That's why I like women with thick calves because ideally, you know, like it.
Those are the same
It
women
matches.
you don't want to wife
But
up.
it matches.
But those
What you
are the
mean?
women you don't want to wife up.
The thick calvers.
Listen to me. Any woman that puts all her shit on, you work out, you do your thing.
Yeah.
But any woman that's out here putting out sex, like just purely because she wants to show ass on social media and she's getting all the attention she needs, you can't compete with Instagram. You can't compete with Facebook. You
But I
can't
want her to-
compete with TikTok. You will never fulfill her attention meter.
I want her to keep making bread though.
Then
You think I could be a regular degular dude
Then salute.
and get the attention of one of
Salute.
them?
A regular degular dude.
Yeah,
Salute,
you think
bro.
I could get their attention?
That's my traditional side kicking in. That's me. That I'm the type. You know what kind of man I am. I'm the we live in a log cabin. We'll fucking survive. We'll be good together type of dude. Like I could be in the forest with my lady and be good. I'm social as shit, but I can also be good with my person.
Like your girl. Well, no. Hypothetically, very hypothetical. I'm not talking about the thing. But like, would you get upset if your girl posted something revealing low cut?
Why? Why does she need to show?
shorts?
Why does she need to show that on social?
Because she said, "Look, I watch Hoochie Daddy, and
You're fucking.
I wanna-
asshole. You're a dick.
you did it." So I feel like you know,
That I didn't do it.
both of our like her. You
I don't.
and her,
I ain't getting hit up in my DMs because of my shorts, bro.
But you and her, she want to take a picture with both like shorts, like your hoochies, and like her shorts.
All right, John.
Look, babe, we matching.
You make no damn sense.
So, how do you feel about people soft launching their person?